Here he is, Geoffrey Lewis and Celestial Navigation.
The bars had just closed. I was standing at an intersection waiting for the light to change. It was a rainy night in the city, the streets were empty, and it was late. She appeared out of nowhere and started talking to me as though we were already in the middle of a conversation. I don't think I'd ever seen her before, but the more I listened to her, the more I thought I recognized her. And then it hit me, like when you step on a rake and the handle thwaps you right between the eyes. I'd known her before, all right, only in another place a long, long time ago. Suddenly, she was as comfortable to be with as an old couch, but she looked like a chaise lounge to me. She didn't take my breath away, she put it back. And I realized I hadn't been breathing right for a long time. But the funny thing is, the more I listened to her, the more I began to remember. Little pictures would drop into my mind, like that time on our home planet when we went drifting in the wind pools, just the two of us looking up at the red moons through the rain. We promised to love each other forever and ever. Then I remembered that horrendous battle at Andaris when they carried me away on my shield and she was crying. We took off as fast as we could after that. We had to get away from those electric guns. We traveled to San Bartan on the desert planet and hid out. We took all our stuff. Then I got into some real trouble on Secca 5. I strangled the king. They locked me up for the night. I lost my head in the village square in the morning. We kind of lost touch after that. Although I thought I saw her once playing a cello in one of those airtight rooms where they show pictures. But by the time I got there, she was gone. And then, during the years and years of racing through space, I guess I just forgot about her. And I came to this planet a few years ago. If anybody had asked me, I would have said, no, I didn't know her, but I'd like to. And I would have been telling the truth. But here she was now, standing right in front of me. And I remembered our promise. I put my hands on either side of her face and said, oh, I missed you, girl. It was too long a time to be away. But here we are now at this intersection. The lights turned green. Shall we cross over to the other side? She gave me a kiss and said, yeah, if we do it together. And we did.
What a great storyteller. That's a great storyteller. Reminds me of the great story I was telling you at the start of the show about what kind of dog is.
Tommy,
don't even
compare.